What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cocoa Cafe with yours truly, Dani Renee. And today I just wanted to get on here because I have not been on this screen for a minute. So we're doing something a little different today too, because I want to try a little mukbang or mukbang. I don't know, but y'all, I tried a new Thai restaurant down here in Houston. The crazy thing about this restaurant, y'all, is that I pass it almost every day. Like every time I go to Kroger, I pass it because it's literally 5 minutes away from my house. But I was like, let me actually try it. And back when I was like hustling, trying to get money and stuff, I used to do Uber deliveries and pick up from there too. So I just got a simple pad thai. I have not had Thai food, pad thai, in literally so long since I was back in Chicago, because I used to work at this domestic violence agency, and we would always order like Thai food, but it was on the north side. Like it was like Rogers Park, but like that border between Rogers Park and Everson. So I was way north in a whole different state. But I was like, I'm feeling adventurous today, so I want to try it. I also got this cute little, it's called Thai iced tea. Look at the little cute little mad face. And I got boba at the bottom of it. This is absolutely delicious. Like, I think it's like regular tea, iced tea, but with like a cream in it with the boba. I have been sipping on this since I left the place, y'all. Like, it's so good. But the thing is, every time I get boba, I like regret it, because I like boba, I just don't like so much. Like, if they put like a cup at the bottom, I really want like a quarter of a cup, y'all. Like, after a while, like, just give me like 5 boba balls, because after a while I'll be tired of it. But this is so good. And this is just an egg roll that I had from Kroger, because I really wanted a spring roll, but I was like, they was about to close, and I had waited, and it wasn't until after that I was like, damn, I should have got a spring roll, because I had a little taste and I was like, this is really good. But yes, let me see. But today, y'all, I just wanted to do like a talk through eating video. I'm not the biggest fan of mukbangs, but I was like, why not? I haven't eaten. So, yeah. And if you see smoke, that's just my instant burner. But this is really, really good. The place is called Morningside Tea. No, Morningside Tea and Thai, or Morningside Thai food. But it's really, really good. Fairly affordable. They give you a lot of portions. I feel like, you know, portions are not really the problem down here in Houston. It's really like the taste of the food. But this is really good. Like, next time, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the shrimp pad thai, because I really like this. But yes, y'all. And the crazy thing is, I don't have no napkins, y'all. But the crazy thing is, like, it has been really hard finding like good food down here in Houston. And every time I tell like a Houston person that, they be looking at me like I'm crazy. But I'm like, coming from Chicago, like, we just really have good food. And that's something that you don't even realize until you go someplace else. Because I'm like, I feel like it's so hard to find really good food down here. But this is really good. Like, this tastes like the old pad thai that like I used to get, like I said, back when I was on the north side. So yeah. And people always think we cocky because we be like, our food is the best. It's so awkward eating on camera, y'all. Like, I don't see how people do it. But it's like, we're really not. I just feel like Chicago people, whether you black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Latino, like, we season our food. And we are a very hearty town. So like in Chicago, usually, things are changing, but usually you could get big portions for the low, with a lot of seasoning and stuff like that on there. So it's like when I go to other places, it should be kind of bland. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it be blowing me. Because like, I'm wasting stuff everywhere, y'all. Like I said, I don't see how people do this. But it's like, I don't even get it. Like, people be like, oh, y'all just think y'all food is the best. It's like, no, like, you can find really good quality food, like, everywhere in Chicago. And that's not always the case when you go to other places. Now, here's the thing. When you go to other places, you do have to, like, go with their specialty. But it's like, so it's like if you go to like Maryland and you know like crab is like their thing, like you might want to stick with the specialty. So I do understand that, but what I don't understand is bland food, y'all. Like, and it feel like lately I've been finding really good food, but when I first got here, y'all, for like the first 2 years, I swear I did not find good food. Like, people don't believe me, but I just feel like the food wasn't all that. Even like the places people would hype up, I used to be like, this is not that good. Or I've had better for less. So I don't know, y'all, but I just want to get on here and talk a little bit just about what's been going on with me. Like, I have been so inconsistent with like vlogging and filming because really it's my phone with y'all. Like, I'm really trying to save to get a new phone, but I feel like adulthood when it comes to money has been whooping my ass. Like, I feel very blessed to be able to pay all my bills now because y'all know, like, just a year ago I was unemployed. Like, I'm about to make a year at my job, and y'all know I was unemployed for a while, like 6 months. So I just felt like I was really, 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 really poor. And it's okay to say that, but I was just real like struggling. So I'm very happy to be able to pay my bills and stuff now. But y'all, when I tell you bills be kicking my ass sometimes because it's just me. Like, I got my own place. I don't live with nobody. I'm not married or anything like that. So a lot of the stuff I have to do and pay, I gotta do it. But at the same time, like, even though I'm liking, you know, the money that I'm making and I feel like I'm on the up and up, I'm still not where I need to be, in my opinion, where I could be like comfortable and still have like a lot of money left over. Like, I used to be such a good saver, y'all. Like, people don't believe me, but like when I was living at my mama's house, I saved like $10,000 over like 2 or 3 years. Like, I don't even think it was that long, but like, I'm a really good saver. But since moving and relocating and then being unemployed and then graduating school, like, I feel like I have just enough money to like have my nice little apartment and my little car and maybe go out here and there, but I don't have enough to like save, you know what I mean? Or for it to feel like, okay, if I have one mistake, shit could go left. Like, right now I feel like one medical emergency, even though I have insurance, I feel like I would be set back. Or I still feel like I'm making money and I'm comfortable, but I still don't have enough to like save. So that's really one of my goals for like this upcoming year. Damn, y'all, I've been holding this spoonful of food for like 2 minutes straight. But I'm telling you, it's hard to talk and eat at the same time and try to be cute for the camera. I don't know how y'all do this, but yeah, I feel like adulthood is a lot, but I'm happy to be here. I wouldn't trade it for a world. I'm so grateful for where I am now. But yes, it be a lot. Bills be beating my ass, y'all. Yeah, this is really good. I like this. But yeah, I feel like I'm about to enter officially a full 3 years since being down here in Houston, and I'm really starting to like it because I just feel like I'm starting to settle a little bit. I'm dating more. I feel like I know like the spots that I like to go to. I'm starting to find like my crowd too. Like, even though I'm in nonprofit, I'm like, y'all heard me say this, like, I'm such an artist at heart. Like, I went to art school. A lot of y'all know that. But it's like, I love when I can be around other creatives and not just like go to work every day. Like, even the parties that I like to go to, I like to go to like the soul control, kind of hippie house music, vibey, K Tronada. Shout out to K Tronada for everybody who knows who K Tronada is. But that vibe, like, I like to find people that kind of mimics that vibe. And I feel like lately I've been finding like my tribe here, which is weird because I feel like I've been falling out with people or like kind of disconnecting from people that I've known for a long time. Not in like a bad way, like they did anything wrong, but I just feel like it's weird because I feel like very isolated sometimes, but then at the same time I feel like I'm starting to learn like my tribe down here. So I can see myself staying. The only reason why I would move though, y'all, is I like Houston, but I'm on the fence about Texas, y'all. Like people forget Texas is huge. And Texas is still a red state. Like there's still even a lot of conservatives down here in Houston. And it's nothing wrong with being conservative to me. Cause I've never been like, oh, I'm with this party, or I'm with this party. I'm more of like, I'm me, and whatever representative from that party aligns with me and my values, that's who I mess with. But y'all, like things are really, really conservative. Like when it comes to like, even I ain't even gonna say conservative. Some shit is downright oppressive, y'all. Like, and I know you're not supposed to really talk like this, but like, even when it comes to like critical race theory and female reproductive rights, Texas is so behind. I think recently they even like banned I'm gonna call it horn tub, okay, if you catch my drift, because Texas wouldn't sign anything. Now it didn't really affect my life because I'm not really a big like porn watcher, but I will say that people was pissed. But this is the type of petty stuff that be happening in Texas. And even though I'm very comfortable now and I'm very comfortable in Houston, I can just imagine when I get married and have kids, I don't know if I really want to raise them like in Texas, which is crazy because I think like housing wise, I would want to raise them in Texas because I feel like you get more bang for your buck down here with the housing market. But it's like the fact that this state is so, it feels almost like slower compared to like coming from like Illinois, especially like Chicago. Like I don't know if I want to raise my kids in that. You feel what I'm saying, y'all? Like I just feel like if I raise my kids down here, it's not that they'll be dumb, but I just feel like there's a possibility that they'll just be so closed-minded. And it's like you take that risk raising your kid anywhere, but especially like the Bible Belt states, you know, very red states, very oppressive states where like you don't really have a lot of say in things, especially radical revolutionary things. Like I'll be scared for my kids to go to school down here, y'all. So I'm like, I don't know, but it's weird because it's like being down here for 3 years, I just feel like I'm really catching my vibe. Like I feel like I've accomplished so much. I finally feel like I can sit down. Like people be asking me like, you've been down there almost 3 years, like you should know everything, like you've been everywhere. Now granted, I'm a Sag, so of course I'm very like explorative. Is that a word? Explorative, exploring, right? But it's like for 2 out of those 3 years I was in school, y'all. So like I feel like there's still so many parts of Houston where I'm like, this is Houston, or they got this, or they be having food trucks there, or people be vibing like this. So it's like now I feel like I have a chance to sit down, especially because like I said, when I was unemployed, on top of going to school, I was hustling. You know what I'm saying? And I will say Uber definitely opened up like my eyes to see so many different parts of Houston because you know you're driving a lot, you're dropping stuff off a lot. I would shout out DoorDash too, but I do not fuck with DoorDash, y'all. Like there's so many reasons. If you need money, I would definitely say Uber over the other people because Uber is just so much more flexible. You make more money, and like when you get your tax returns, it's so much more organized when you need to write off stuff like gas and write like how many miles you've driven for your job and stuff like that. So if you need money, Uber over the other one, y'all, just a heads up. But it's like Uber and DoorDash did allow me just to see like, I'm out of peanuts, like so many parts of Houston, and I just feel like I would have never went to like, and I really do like that because my lease is gonna end next year, and I don't think I'm gonna stay here, even though I want to, because this is the first time I've been in this is my first like nice apartment. My last place was nice, but this is like more luxury. But also like I just don't think I'm gonna stay here because there's too many damn fees at where I live, y'all. Like I ain't even gonna tell you the branch, like the name, but it's just too many damn fees where I live. But now because of Uber and stuff, I feel like okay, I kind of know some areas that I want to live. I think I want to live in Memorial City, y'all. If you are from Houston and you have insight on Memorial City, like please hit me up because I think that's gonna be my next place. But I really want like a little townhouse that I can stay in for a few years. Like I just want something where I could just keep renewing my lease or a transition into buying. Because it's crazy. I've always was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a house when I'm married, you know, and we ready to have kids. But it's like now that I'm getting older, like I'm 29, I'm starting to get to a point of like, okay, what are you gonna do if you don't get married? I have a feeling that I'll have a kid regardless, but like, what are you gonna do if you don't get married? Are you still not gonna buy a house? You still not gonna get a dog? You still not gonna do all these things that you want to? Like, are you gonna X out kids just because you're not married? And I had to think about it, and I was like, no. Like I think I still want to do all things I want to do. So I'm starting to like look at my life a little broader. So I think my next place I want like at least a little townhouse. If it's an apartment, I definitely want a 2-bedroom, not just for my future kid, but because I have so many guests sometimes that stay with me, like especially like my mom and my best friend and stuff. I think I just like want them to have their own space. Like I think it's time for me to stop with the couch and the blow-up bed in the living room. Even though it works, I really want a 2-bedroom, y'all. You know, when you almost 30, you be thinking about stuff like this. But yeah, I'm like, I do think I'll get married, but I'm like, I might be one of those people that get married later, and I don't want my goals in my life to stop just because I get married later. Excuse me, y'all. Like I said, it's so hard eating on camera. But I'm like, I remember I used to say I wanted to get married by 27 and have a baby by 30. Because my mom had me at 30, and I've always said that's the perfect age. It's not too old, it's not too young. It's not too old because it's like you're just 30, but it's not too young because it's like you had your whole 20s to yourself. But now I'm 29, so I probably won't have a baby by 30 because that would mean I would have to get pregnant right now, and I don't. No. No, y'all. But I'm like, I used to say I want to get married by 27, but I'm 29. So I'm like, what if I'm one of those people that get married when they're 37 or 43 or 51? Like, I still got to live my life. So I'm looking at my goals and my future with like more so me in mind instead of like this imaginary partner. And if they come, they come, which they will. I really feel like I will be a wife. But I'm not trying to rush it, but I ain't trying to stop my life either, y'all. But that's just some thoughts. Like, what do y'all think too? I think that's gonna be something I reflect on and do like readings on. With the eclipse and stuff, with the energy. I feel like I'm dropping food everywhere. I got my eclipse glasses. If you are in the Houston area, Kroger got the eclipse glasses. So I'm definitely gonna do a little eclipse watching. But yeah, I don't know. I just really want to like write down what I really want in life, even with like the change in people, you know. I'm really trying to figure out what makes me happy, who brings me joy. And I'm really getting out of a state of like performance. I feel like I've performed a lot, this role, with so many of my friends, my family, and even at work, where now I'm just trying to get up out of that. And I'm like, what do you actually like? What makes you happy? So I think I'm going to do a lot of that work with the eclipse energy. You know, I do it all the time because that's just me. I'm like a little hippie spiritual, as y'all know. But I don't know. There's something I'm thinking about. And I really want to start my 30s and live my 30s even more vibrant, you know, even more full of life, y'all. So, but what do y'all think about, especially for the women? I got noodles down my shirt, down my robe. But especially for the women, what do y'all think about like decentering men or like marriage in your future plans? Like as your late 20s, like for the women who aren't married or not engaged, like how are you planning your life if you never get married, right? Are you gonna stop your plans? What are some ways that you're like, I still gotta be me, right? Because some of us, like I said, it may not be that we don't get married. We might just get married later. Or it's like for some of you, some of us, marriage may not be in your path. So it's like as we get closer to our 30s and we start thinking about stuff like this, what are y'all doing? Like, give me some ideas. Like, how are y'all still planning y'all life, you know? But let me know. And also let me know if y'all like videos like this because I'm trying something new. I'm gonna get a new camera soon, so hopefully I will be vlogging more often. I really want to start posting on TikTok, but y'all know like they damn near finna ban TikTok. My phone then deleted TikTok, and I didn't even delete TikTok. So if you've been sending me messages on TikTok to all my friends, I don't even know what happened to my TikTok. But yeah, y'all, put it down in the comments and let me know if y'all want to see more like mukbangs,